Humble chapter to his journey to stardom. Humble chapter to his journey to stardom. Humble chapter to his journey to stardom.
28 years later, projected box office sees the long-awaited sequel having the biggest opening in the franchise. Written by Oscar nominee Alex Garland and directed by Danny Boyle, the upcoming third installment in the horror franchise will arrive in theaters on June 20th, 18 years after the sequel, 28 weeks later, and 23 years after the original 28 days later. The original star Cillian Murphy is rumored to appear in the threequel that features Jodie Comer, Ralph Fiennes, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, and more. Jodie Comer as Aila. Jodie Comer portrays a key survivor named Aila, a leader within the island community. Her character's journey becomes central when the mission to the mainland unfolds. As Aila encounters the altered world, including new threats, mutated infected, and other survivors transformed by decades of trauma, her strength and resilience come into sharp focus. Comer's previous work, especially as the chameleonic Villanelle in Killing Eve, brings depth and intensity to this role, promising a layered performance that navigates fear, leadership, and survival under extreme circumstances. Journey beyond the causeway. As the team crosses the island's only link to the outside world, they discover a landscape both haunting and surreal. The infected themselves evolve, far more dangerous than before, and what remains of humanity has changed, sometimes in ways. The mission blends the visceral horror and moral complexity that have defined the franchise, exploring how people adapt to prolonged catastrophe and whether hope can persist in a world forever altered. Atmospheric tension and thematic depth. With its claustrophobic island setting, anchored by a single causeway to safety, the film amplifies a sense of vulnerability, a fragile bubble edging on collapse. It revisits themes familiar from the 28 Days Weeks Later trilogy: quarantine, mutation, survival ethics, but updated for a world where the virus has been at large for a generation. Under Boyle's direction, the film promises a compelling mix of visceral scares, emotional stakes, and thoughtful interrogation of what remains of humanity. In short, 28 years later continues the legacy of the franchise with a fresh narrative lens, the next generation facing an evolved threat, with Jodie Comer stepping into the spotlight as a new but believable hero in a ravaged world.
You do not command me. Exactly. We should get some sleep. Try to stay awake. Keep watch. Okay, Dad.